boys and girls. All right, for today's lesson, we are picking the method that makes the most sense to you. So I have chosen to use a traditional method. Now you can choose traditional or partial sums. But you can even try both if you want to check and then maybe decide after you tried one, you realize, ooh, this other one really makes more sense to me. So I've already decided traditional, so I'm going to go ahead and start. And I know for my brain, I don't have anything to look at today because, again, this is what I'm supposed to know. But if I do need help, I can go back to this slide right here where it gives me the examples, okay? And it gives me a little bit of how to write it out, okay? So I can always go back there if I need to. But I know this one in my brain because I practiced when we were learning it. So I'm going to go ahead and get right in. So I know whenever I see addition problem, I need to write it up and down. So I'm going to do that here. So I'm going to write 147. And I remember with traditional, it's very important that we line it up. So I need to make sure this 8 goes here in the tens place because I don't have any hundreds with this one. So this is plus 83. All right. And I know with traditional, I start in the ones place. So I'm going to have 7 plus 3, which is 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to put the 0 here. And in traditional, we carry that 1 over here into the tens place. And so because it's 10, 1, 0. So now I'm going to add the tens. 1 plus 4 is 5. And then 5 plus 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I'm going to put a 3 here. I know I have to carry that 1 because, again, this is 13. That 1 and that 3 make 13. So now I'm adding up the 100. So I'm going to add this one plus this one, which is 2. So my answer is 230. And now I can even make an estimate to check. Now, it doesn't ask me to do that today because that's not our focus, but it's still a good way to make sure to see if our answer is correct. So I know 147 is close to 150, and I'm going to round 83 all the way up. I'm just going to make a ballpark estimate. See, that's close to 100. So I know it doesn't actually round to that, but I'm going to go ahead and do that here. So 150 plus 100 would be about 250. My answer is 230, so it's close enough. So that makes sense. Now, if I was to try the other method, would I get the same answer? Well, let's try it out. 147. Again, you don't have to do this, where you don't have to do for both. I'm just showing you in case some people want to see both strategies again. So here I start in the hundreds place. So I do 100. And then the second number here doesn't have hundreds. So I'm just going to put 0. It's going to be my placeholder to know that there's nothing there. 100 plus 0 is 100. So I'm going to write that here. Then I move to the tens. So this 4, it really means 40. So I'm going to write 40. And then the other 10 is the 8 here. So that 8 really means 80. So I'm going to write 80. And then 40 plus 80, 80. I'm going to count up. 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Okay, so that's 120. Ooh, I went a little long. 120. Okay, and then I'm going to add up the ones. And 7 plus 3, they're in the 1, so that really means 7 and 3. And that would equal 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so 10. I'm going to try to line this up a little better. So I didn't do a great job of that here in my partial sum. So I'm going to try to make sure I have 0, 0, and 0. So the answer is 0. 0, 2, and 1. Well, that would be 2 plus 1 is 3. And then 1 plus 1, and there's nothing here. So that's going to be 2. Now, if I was to do a better job, if I was really wanting to practice this better, I would want to try to line this up a little bit because it's a little bit little zigzaggy. So you want it to be more up and down, just like here. Okay, so that's still important when you're doing partial sums. So I got 230 when I did the traditional method. I also got 230. So it doesn't matter which way you use it, you should get the same answer. Okay, so you pick the one that works best for you.